Okay, let's see. Video seems good there. This is good. I'm gonna switch to live chat. This might cut a little bit the sound. Yeah. Switch here and there, back to here. Okay, and I'm gonna switch to this, and we are good. Let's see. Everything looks operational. Okay, I'm saying Hidirash and Layla. Hello, how are you? Let me see if we can change one thing. Windowed full screen. Full screen, windowed. Windowed full screen. Why did it stop when I was just clicking the other thing? That's weird. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to be playing Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened, you know? And we have some props. We got the pipe. So when I am like thinking, I can do it like this. And I can point at things. I also have a second pipe. For more thinking. We can actually do this. And when we need to take a closer look at something, I had like the magnifying glass, you see? There. So we can take a look at things. So we got all of the things, you see? Hidra says, I have yet to watch yesterday's stream. Promise to watch it tonight. Well, you better. It's okay. You can watch it at your earliest convenience. All the watch is you know, like appreciated. Okay, so this is a Sherlock Holmes game, and from what I've read, it happens to be Sherlock Holmes against the Cthulhu Mythos, and that is something that never happened in the Conan Doyle, you know, stories. All of the mysteries Sherlock Holmes solved, even though that those who, in theory, would have, you know, looked at first sight like something supernatural, like the Hound of the Baskervilles or something like that, were always just like regular mysteries, no supernatural. Hey, Peggy. But this one has Sherlock Holmes going against the Cthulhu Mythos. So it will be interesting to see. Sorry, just using the pipe for effect, you know? Okay, let's do this. So, new game. Sherlock is afraid of water. If he falls in, he'll black out. Interesting. Sherlock is afraid of water. To hunt down leads, pin evidence with X and then ask people about it. Without evidence, they won't understand you. There is no shame in asking for help. Proceed to highlight interactions near you. Interesting. I can press the button to continue anytime. Just reading the, you know, the prompts. To pin evidence on the screen, simply press X where it is open in your casebook. Hey, Paul, how are you? Game saves automatically. Okay, don't forget to make saves of your own. It is important. You were reading the tips. Sherlock writes everything down. Checks the casebook. You might have missed something. Okay, important tip, you know? Dead end, the Mind Palace is your compass in an intricate web of crime. Check it if you don't know what to do next. Sherlock is afraid of water. Okay, we're back to this. Okay, let's do this. Alright, that's a cool bike right there. Chapter 1, The Shadow over London. Baker Street. Watson?
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Yes.
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is
Grateful.
that my bed?
Yes.
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
There are the papers. Good.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Okay. Welcome to the game. Use the keys to move around, mouse to think. Okay. Paul said, why are Sherlock Holmes' taxes so low? He's a master of deduction. Hashtag Paul. Pipe provides a nice effect, especially for this game. Yes, also remember that we have 2 pipes. So we can do the dual pipe welding. Okay, so. Where's this move? There. So, let's see. We move around. I'm going to put the pipe over here, otherwise you're not going to be able to understand. So, there's a thing here. Okay. Inspect. Are we able to inspect? Okay. London Advertiser, September 28, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Hildur. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of unexplained disappearance of Princess Hildur's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty, never returned from his late-night promenade. Spokesman for the police assured the advertiser they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the Gentlemen's Club or the fair nightingales who comfort them. What?
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Yes, uninteresting. Also, I'm seeing that this Sherlock Holmes might be a little bit of a jackass, whereas the Sherlock Holmes in the tales was always very fond and very respectful of Dr. Watson. What is this, book?
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Kira says, gotta go, have work to do. Wanted reminders this evening when I get home, promise. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we got there was a book. What is this? Is some sort of thing? It says Vagel?
Another letter from Werner.
Oh,
Never
Werner.
reply, but they keep coming.
Weird. Thank you, Hidirish. Thank you.
I don't see the strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I
What?
just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick. who-
Someone wiped their
that
ass
will
with
not
the
do.
paper?
Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
That was weird. The strand is missing. And someone wiped their ass with it, apparently. Okay, what do we have here? We got... Okay, are we watching like the neighbors? Hey Brandon, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We are back in investigating mode. So we have some connections over here, as you can see. We got a bed. We got Sherlock Holmes, like violin over there. We got a picture. We got the fire. Okay, Watson, the game is afoot. Follow me, bro.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Yes. Why is this like chair on its side? Okay, let's go down. Rainy today. Why not dressing something more appropriate for the weather? Open the casebook with C, navigate to the wardrobe tab with tab, put on a hat. Okay. So, this is the casebook, you see? We got Baker Street. What is it that we have here? Some icons. The Strand is missing. Watson brought in the Morning Post, but the Strand is missing. He disposed of it before entering the buildings because the pages were soiled with poop. There's still a chance it might be found in the dustbin. Book from Barnes. Among morning deliveries is a book for Watson. It was from Mr. Barnes, the bookseller, who prefers to do the deliveries himself. Attached to the book is Barnes' business card, which includes the address of his store just around the corner. Nice. The London Advertiser, September 28, 1882, and this is what we read from it. Okay, so this is apparently I read something about this being the Mind Palace, where you do some connections. Right now, it's just the equivalent of a camera in the Sherlock Holmes' brain, as you can see, like the neurons, you see? But we have no connections to do right now. Okay. So. This is the... Okay, we got a map. This is what happened? Somebody wiped good enough so they now have poop on their hands? No, apparently, the Strand magazine, or paper, I don't know, was not delivered to us by our good friend Dr. Watson. He disposed of it because apparently there was poop in it, you know? Someone wiped their ass with the poop, with the Strand. So John asks Sherlock what his favorite type of rock is. Sherlock turns around and says, "Sedimentary, my dear Watson." Weird. Interestingly enough, in all of the Sherlock Holmes stories, the famous phrase you hear associated with Sherlock Holmes, "Elementary, my dear Watson," is actually not said once. Not even once. What we have is, "The game is afoot." Okay, so we're going to... You came in the middle of the combo, was confused. Thank you for the clarification. It's okay, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this is looking fancy. Look at this. Okay, we got different... Oh, this is actually also cool. This is fancy. These are all the... You know, we can actually like put on certain hats and things. I'm gonna go with this. We're going... No glasses. No beards. We could actually... We're a master of disguise, apparently. Okay. And what is this? Oh, we can change Dr. Watson's attire. I think Watson looks good with this one, you know? We don't have a pipe, but we can just go like tune around like this. Okay, I think this one looks good, you know? This one. Put a big mustache on him. On Sherlock. No, but Sherlock never wore a mustache. Like this? No. He looks like Poirot or something like that. I like it like that. Okay. So, this is where our landlady lives. We do not appear to have an awesome flashlight. Also, you see, Watson has a mustache. Because that's Dr. Watson. Okay, open. Okay, so this is 221 Baker Street. You know, when I was in London, I visited 221 Baker Street, which has been turned into like a museum. Bought some stuff there. Pretty nice place. Okay, so... Hey, Human Blaze the Cat. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I put on a hat. Why are you still doing the thing? Where is the... Well, let's see. So, This is 221B Baker Street. But where is the B? Okay, I already put on the hat, so skip that. Never played this game before? I've never played this game either. We got like a thing over here. There's a horsey over there. They're working on something over here. They dug up half the street. Okay, Watson, where's the bean?
Don't look at me. If you want the newspaper, you'll have to get your hands dirty.
But where is the bean? Is it like around the corner? There's a shady looking character over there. Another shady looking character over here. Or maybe it's just this guy is the conductor of this here cart. Hey, horsey, why the long face? Yes, we're learning the basics. Okay, there's a... Where's the pawnbroker? Okay, so I'm guessing the bean should be like around here. Okay, there's a lady crying over here. Hey, lady. Hello? Lady? Lady. Favorite song? Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty. Excellent song. Awesome. So... I'm still confused as to where to go. Stanwyck Manor. This one over here? Okay. But like I said, I'm looking for the bins. Let's see the casebook. If you found in the dustbin. Where is the damn dustbin? This is Stanwyck's Manor. This is 221B Baker Street. Hey, this horse was laying down on the floor. Hey, what's up, horse? Okay, so we cannot go over here. It's like a market here. Watson, where did
across one of my drafts? Please leave it in the bin.
Okay. Whoa! Someone killed a pig over here. Also, this kind of reminds me of Sweeney Todd. Makes me want to break out in song. No place like London. No place like London. Okay, so maybe the thing is back here? No? This is a dustbin thing.
Part of me will enjoy watching you rifle through rubbish. Seems only fair after what you did to our flat.
Well,
if I am honest, part of me will enjoy watching
but
you rifle
where is the friggin' dustbin, Watson? We have our first mystery. Locate the dustbin. Okay, let's go back to Baker Street. This is a lady that's crying, but I cannot do anything with that. Okay, so this is the dustbin? Oh yeah, this is the dustbin, you see? Now you're hungry for meat pies, huh? Okay, so let's see. Look at this. This is the strand, and it has the poop on it.
You
We're
were mistaken,
inspecting
Dr.
it.
Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Okay, it's not poop. It's soil. You see?
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Someone tried to poison you.
That's madness.
Okay.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Of course, I don't know, man. No, in the end, it was not poop. It was potting soil or something like that. Very weird. Okay. So where do we go now, Watson?
That Vogel fellow, he seems rather obsessed with you. Would he do something like this?
Okay, I'm guessing the Vogel fellow.
Get your copy of The Strand here.
Okay, can we get a fresh copy? Hey, kid. I would like to purchase
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Blast.
Blast.
Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
What happened to my newspaper?
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Yes.
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson.
Cool, now I can take the day off.
Okay. So, what did the man do with the newspaper? Is it true that he used it to wipe his ass?
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there was a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
If you ask me, Jason, it is a flawed business model because they are paying him like by the hour or something like that. But he already sold the papers, so end result is the same. Okay, so about this man.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
I
Oh,
heard of a well-read assassin.
no.
Some deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
It must have been the guy who delivered the book. So where was he headed?
Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
We always have the money's kid. We
Get
always
the
have them.
Strand. Get your copy of the Strand.
You get a
here.
new question in your Mind Palace. Open the casebook with C and navigate to the Mind Palace. Inside, select relevant pieces of evidence to deduce the answer.
Get the
Okay. So, the Mind Palace is this. Okay, we got new pieces of evidence. Cactus spine, potentially poison. The missing copy of the Strand was in the bin with a cactus spine stuck in a sheet. Such spines are very tricky to remove once embedded in the skin, making it the perfect assassination tool if dosed with poison. The rest of the newspaper is damp and dirty with potting soil. Watson brought in the Morning Post, but the Strand was missing. Books from Barnes, the newsboy testimony. He didn't see much. He is a suspicious man, you see? Kneeling at the doorstep afterwards, was carrying a stack of books. Okay, so this is the Mind Palace. We get a question. Who ruined the Strand? We get a book from Barnes. We got the cactus spine potentially poisoned. Okay, and we can pin evidence. Documents and testimonies. The Strand is missing. The kid's just a liar, selling papers that don't exist. Yes, he was just buy your newspapers. The London Advertiser. Okay, we're gonna pin this. You see, we got the newsboy testimony. We're gonna pin this. No, we cannot pin this book from. Okay, the cactus spine. Barnes, the local book center, ruined. I figured that out. You know, I figured that out. Mr. Barnes is involved in the scheme. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books. And this morning, Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang, a visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. I figured that out. I told you it was the guy with the books. Okay, so who ruined the Strand? Barnes, the local bookseller, ruined the newspaper. And we managed to do the connection there. You see? And Paul says, Master of Disguise, I am not turtly enough for the turtle book. Oh, no, sorry. I meant to press the. I meant to press this. I am not turtly enough for the turtle for the turtle club. Master of Disguise is a very cool movie from one of the guys who was in Wayne's World. I don't remember the name.
From that Mr.
Get your
Holmes
copy of the
murder?
Strand here.
Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
No, he tried to kill me.
Everyone knows it's part of a game.
You can pin evidence for
Get the
quick
Strand.
access.
Get your copy of the Strand here.
Bro, you don't have any newspapers left, so stop pretending. Dana Carvey, exactly. You can
Get
pin
the
evidence.
Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay, shut up, kid. For quick access to the information from your casebook, open the casebook with C, playing the evidence with a book shop photo by pressing X. Okay. Pin evidence. Okay, you see it's pinned. Now we need to try to find the book. Why is this lady crying over here? Lady.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm really sorry, but I can't help you. Try asking someone else.
Hey, Pongo. Jason says it was the shrimp in the rubber suit with the sensor in the library. I think Sherlock just tried to kick this lady.
Do you know anything about this?
I'm really sorry, but I can't help you. Try asking someone else.
Okay, I'm gonna move my camera like over here so you can see what we pinned. You see, we pinned this important fact that Mr. Barnes is involved in the scheme. So we need to go to his library. You know, Barnes and Noble, but this was before he associated with Noble. This was when he was just Barnes. Who is this shady-looking character? And what is this?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Being evicted? I don't know. We'll see. For now, we're just looking for Mr. Barnes's bookshop. Okay, we got. This is Barnes's bookshop apparently. Is this it, or is it just like a? Oh, look at this! Arthur's Ignatius Conan Doyle.
Strong gaze. I think this man deserves a knighthood.
Yes.
Really, Holmes?
How can you be so sure?
On rare occasions, Watson, it can suffice to trust one's gut.
This was before Barnes became noble. Yes. Okay, so but we got the. Whoa! It was a like a zoom there. Barnes' bookshop. Okay, here we go. 2 books for the price of 1. That is actually a good deal. New books in the store: Charles Dickens, Mr. Gogol, Edgar Allan Poe. And this guy over here, you can see this guy over here is just reading books in the rain. Okay. Interesting. Why doesn't everybody have an umbrella? I don't know. They like the rain, something like that.
Why go through all this scheming to murder you? A spine stuck to the newspaper is hardly lethal.
Yeah, I don't know, Watson, but a true blue book reader. Yeah. Okay, let's question this guy. I'm going to observe. Bags under the eyes, the effects of overwork. You see, we are applying our skills. We're looking at things. Okay, so this guy is a little bit overworked. He might also, let's see over here. Is this like a pimple thing? Bro, there's like soap for that. Okay, look at this. There's some weird things happening. Oh, we can actually. Sherlock Holmes actually has like the, you know, the like bullet time abilities, because he can stop time while he investigates the suspects. Ink, newspaper, ink. You see, he was handling our newspaper. Sneaky bastard. Okay. What about your ear? Did you wash behind your ears? What is this? Do you have like a gill over here? Are you actually one of those like deep sea people that appear in the Cthulhu Mythos? You know, the ones that worship Dagon? Okay, what else? I'm trying to see if there is anything else that we can see. Oh, look at this. There's something over here. Leans heavily on his right leg. Sore left leg. Why is your left leg sore, bro? It's because you were like leaning down? Wants to look taller. He has High heels. Okay. Looks like a man, yes. Okay, Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes as a result of poor sleep and stress. He has developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone, might be involved in a plot against me. I'm gonna say this is a blackmail victim and a workaholic. I'm gonna say, you see, there are two portraits that we can deduce from the evidence, you see? We can say that Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes, the result of long hours of intense work. He's not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. Seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hands suggests he's the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. Or he could be a blackmail victim. I'm thinking he's a workaholic. Likely the result of an attack. Develop a limp and has large bags under his eyes, the result of long hours of intense work. I'm going to go with workaholic. Look into his eyes and see if they have the Cthulhu touch my mind stare. Well, he has a little bit of the madness right there, but I don't think being attacked would prompt people to change footwear. So I'm going to go with workaholic and think that this guy is just it's a pawn, you know? Hey, Greg, how are you? Okay, we're going with workaholic. This is the character portrait of Mr. Barnes. He's just a pawn.
Mr. Barnes, a word.
Yes. You expect me to be dead? What? He ran? What the crap?
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Bro.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work.
For the weed you pay extra.
Reschedule in a month or two.
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Perhaps he was indeed a victim of blackmail. Why do I hear someone... Oh, there's a dog over here. Look at this.
Oh, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Look at this. There's a doggo. Greg says, good. About to leave for my nephew's birthday party. Awesome, awesome. Okay, can we highlight the doggo? Oh no, we can interact with that. There's a doggo over there. Can we get a better look at the doggo? Now look at this. Holmes has like Joel sense. Remember in The Last of Us? When we were like, whoom, whoom, whoom. Okay, there's a weird painting over
I can hardly
here.
imagine anything more macabre.
Yeah, it looks eldritch in nature. Okay, look at this. We got a weird book. What is this? An eye with like a cross. Ah, look at this. Throw a brick to distract him. Yes. Emotional support bricks. Exotic plants catalog. Everlasting plants for an everlasting love. Yeah, he was looking at the plants things. What do we have here?
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Okay. We got like a papyrus over there. Okay. They're scanning. Also, we could say that Holmes has echolocation. It's like a bat, you see? Zoom. What do we have here?
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Mycroft, if you don't know, is Sherlock Holmes' brother. And according to Sherlock Holmes, he is way more intelligent and capable of deductions than Sherlock himself.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Mm-hmm.
The finest view London has to offer.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
I know. I'm just using the echolocation to scan everything.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
There's a doggo right there. There are a couple of bones. Those bones look suspiciously human, if you ask me.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
It was Colonel Mustard in the billiard room with the lead pipe. Mycroft is also Mike. The AI from the moon is harsh mistress, says Pongo. Interesting.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Okay, is there anything else that we can infer from this place?
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
I think that was a hashtag pawn. Okay. Okay, what do we do
I
now?
like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
Yes. Pet the kitty. You will get a buff. But it's a doggo.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
So, relative new step ladder in a broken thing. Okay, let's just do the Mind Palace. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? The broken ladder connects here. The cactus spine, the cryptology books, the books from Barnes. You only get licks, yes. Character portrait, Mr. Barnes. Dead flowers on display. Documents and testimonies. Mr. Barnes is involved in the skiing. Newspapers testimony. Okay, you see, in the Mind Palace, we're just absorbing the evidence. Okay. Cryptology books. Is Barnes member of a secret society or something like that? Okay. Dead flowers on display. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how to, let's see, read. Watson, come at once if convenient. If inconvenient, come all the same. Yes, that is one of the phrases. Okay, connect that over there. Can't connect anything here. Can't connect that. Can we unpin some evidence? Space. No. Space. I need to unpin this evidence. Okay, help. Questions are shown in the Man Palace. Answer all questions to progress to the next chapter. Okay. So, after selecting a question, try to answer it by linking relevant evidence. All evidence is broken into 3 categories. Each category appears on a different screen. When all correct links have been made, the evidence will be combined and an answer revealed. After, you will not have all the correct evidence to answer each question, so keep investigating until you do. Answering a question with the correct evidence on the first try grants you a bonus score. Okay. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Because exotic plant and character portrait? No. The strand is missing. No. Unpin that. Can we unpin this one? Apparently this is correct. Hey, Tag 49, how are you? We don't have anything else here, you see? Character portrait. Exotic plants catalog. Book from Barnes. No, I don't think the book for Barnes is important. Okay, back. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Dead flowers on display is apparently a correct answer. Documents and testimonies, we don't have anything. A book from Barnes and the exotic plants catalog. I'm thinking the character portrait is wrong. Can we change the character portrait? Zoom. Exotic plants catalogs. Dead flowers on displays. Mr. Bombs is warming the skin. We know that. I'm going to unpin this. No. What is that? Book from Barnes. Attached to the butch is Barnes' business cards. Okay, let's see if we can see anything else back here. Hey, Mr. Barnes. I'm applying. Yeah, it's a good boy over there, you see? This, good boy.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy? So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy? The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Mm-hmm. Anything else here? No.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yes. But I don't know why this guy tried to kill Holmes. 2 out of 2 here. Okay. Actually, this book looks kind of weird. Hey, Rogelio. But apparently we cannot inspect it. And we already got the answers here. What? What is this?
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
I am in investigation mode. But outside of the...
Who's a good boy?
Outside of the particular evidence there. Oh, come on. That was weird. Okay. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? And this one we cannot break. I'm guessing it is because it is the correct one. This one we can change. Or maybe we cannot break it because we don't have... Do we have, like, alternatives to this one? Maybe Vance is just a strange man. No, he tried to kill us. That flowers on display. Book from Barnes. Unpin evidence. Unpin this evidence. Okay, well, I don't know. We're gonna keep just investigating. Barnes, broken ladder, dead flowers on display. And we're gonna unpin this one. Okay, that's not pinned, that's not pinned. Yeah, not very friendly, but you know, it's a mystery. We need to just investigate. Let's go over here and talk to this lady because I believe she is like a spy looking for the flowers.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Okay, there's a dog over here as well.
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Okay, this is Lily, you see? Okay, we got shady looking people. Hello? Are you like an agent from the bad guys? Nothing more defective than the obvious fact. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this guy is having some tea. Hey, Maddie. This guy is... Hey, hello. Bro, did you miss you? Oh, look at this. There's a lot of products there. Okay, this guy got locked out of his house. Why is there like a thing there? Fast travel. Okay, we can fast travel. Okay, we fast travel to where we were. So there's a thing that we need to figure out there. Let's go to Stenwick's Manor. They were talking some bullcrap about this guy being curious about us. And we enter this? Hello? Hello? Is there like a doorbell thing here? Watson, how do we enter?
You once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yes, but I cannot enter the mansion that I am supposed to investigate. Okay, what are we doing over here? Okay, careful, Watson, careful. Okay, this might be a point of entry.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Watson? Bro. Okay, back door. Cannot enter. I'm using Sherlock sense. Zoom. Come on, scan the area, bro. Zoom. Okay, we're on the other side of this fence. Nothing there. There's a... Can we take this ladder over here and use it in the other area? No? Okay, there's a bird. We got some sort of canal over here. Water, it looks kind of nasty. Not very nice.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Mm-hmm. I am a brainy Watson. The rest of me is a mere appendix. That sounds like something that like Sherlock would say. Hey, bro. Okay, I'm going back to Baker Street. Hey, horse. I don't give a rat's ass. This lady's still crying over here. Hello? No. Okay. So, let's just scan here to see if there is more evidence that we might have missed. Okay, there's a thing that we can see here.
I'm close. I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
Okay. Oh, you were putting the needles in, as pins. Interesting. Move, Watson, please. Watson! Bro. Hey, look at this. I also have a magnifying glass. Okay. Let's see. She's cries because she went on the rain without an umbrella. Now her hat is ruined. Could be. Could be. Let's see. Barnes' bookshop. Barnes' broken ladder. Okay. There's a bouquet of dead flowers in the windows. Place for an improvised stand made from a pile of books. Yes. This is how the... You know, because this guy tried to kill us, so the flowers, the dead flowers, was an indicator that the mission had been, you know, like, carried out. Cryptology books of Barnes. Exotic plants catalogs. Character portrait. Mr. Barnes is involved in the skin, dead flowers on display. I wonder why this evidence has like this thing of the... This is a deduction. A visit to Mr. Barnes is no there. Newsboy's testimony. Cactus pine potentially poisoned. The strand is missing. Books from Barnes. And the London Advertiser. Let me see something over here. Come on, the books. Can we take a look at the books? No? No. Okay, Watson, let's go back to Barnes's bookshop. Okay, do you have anything else to say?
Watch, just in case the strange man comes back.
Okay, thank you. So, we're gonna go back to the bookstore. What? Hello? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Apparently I can like, push people. Oh, we fast travel right here. Okay, there's no way for us to enter this manor. I think what we need to do is just somehow get the information in Barnes's bookstore. Oliver Barber Shop, first class cup. And this is the lady looking at the flowers. Maybe she sold the flowers and now these flowers are just dead. GTA 1800 style. Agreed. Okay, so anything else that I am missing here? You see, we can talk to Watson.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yes, and apparently I told you so many times that it is the only thing that you can now say.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy? I could hardly imagine anything more macabre. An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Yeah. I guess we already collected the evidence here. Sherlock Holmes sometimes just goes, okay, see you later, Greg. Sometimes goes like into the... What? This newspaper moved on its own. Goes into like the dark world. Okay. Ruined the thing. Okay. Escape. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Yeah, Sherlock Holmes was so good at solving cases, he solved it before it happened, yeah. Help, let's see. This icon HUD notifies you when there is a new question to answer in Mind Palace, when you have enough evidence. Okay. So, do I have enough evidence for this? I think we might. Precognition? No. Let's see. Imagination. Press Q to activate concentration in order to interact with imagination. Sherlock reenacts events of the past with imagination. Sherlock has various instruments to investigate the scene. Investigating instruments help to inspect and analyze different objects. After some actions, you might obtain new evidence or an update to an existing one. This icon marks interactive points on scene. Z, press to highlight interactive areas with the environment around you. Okay. Rotate the object to find a spot you might interact with. The used spot will gray out. When all points are found, the rotation will null automatically. Okay. Dialogues. Okay. All to confirm. An incorrect character portrait may affect the way that person interacts with you going forward, so choose carefully. The character portrait will be added to your casebook as evidence. I think we might have had the wrong character portrait. Choose provide evidence in a dialogue to ask a character about a clue in your casebook. You will be shown a list of all the evidence you've collected for the case. Okay. Concentration. Pin evidence. You can pin evidence from the casebook. This icon indicates that you must pin the evidence to proceed. Okay, so that's what it means. Press X to pin the evidence. Okay, so dead flowers on display, but this is not the same icon. It was not the same icon. You see? Well, apparently the evidence is now pinned. Can I use... Okay, this is imagination. The thing I was pressing. Okay, bro.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Yeah, okay. We're going to continue with the dead flowers on display over here. We have pinned the evidence. Okay. I get it now. I get it. You see? We can continue the investigation in this area. Okay, we're back in business. Sorry. I was a little bit, flabbergasted by the situation.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Roses for sale. Cacti. Look at this.
Familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin?
Maybe. It is cracked, you see?
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
By the newspaper.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
I'm going to observe you, lady. I'm just gonna stand here and watch you like this. Like with a magnifying glass. Sorry. Zombie apocalypse's nemesis? The evil cacti. You know? Okay, let's observe this lady. Okay. Sorry. So I'm going to observe this lady. Luxury fabric. Unusual for work attire. You see, because she's fancy. Avoids eye contact or distracted. I think this lady is an agent of whoever wants to kill me. Wearing makeup for beauty or for concealment? I don't know. Honoring deceased husband. Okay. Staring is rude, yeah. Changes shoes upon arrival. An agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Mr. Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for the outside work. Her shoes shows no traces of mud. She must have changed it when she arrived. A little chin hair there? Like this one over here? No, I think it's just this thing. While she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, she still wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her gaze, always staring off into the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Ready to move on. Wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search of for someone. Perhaps she's waiting for someone. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she has learned to love herself. Between her bottom lip and her chin, probably just a shadow. Ah, just a shadow. Okay, so I don't think she's still grieving. I'm going to say she's ready to move on. What do we think? Is she still grieving, or is she ready to move on? You have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Yes, exactly. I think that is attributed to Sherlock Holmes, but I believe it's not in the books. Maybe in one of the movies. I really don't know. I'm guessing. I don't see her eyes being puffy or anything like that. I'm gonna say she's ready to move on, you know? That's the portrait. Okay.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
I'm gonna look at you, lady. I'm gonna look at you with this. I'm going to provide evidence of this situation. And the evidence I will provide is she hasn't blinked once. Sus, yes. I'm going to provide the cactus in a cracked pot as evidence.
One of these things is not like the other.
The cacti.
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a dole to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless. though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. So we already checked that one. And we got the thing, so apparently it was a good thing. Migratory cactus. It moves around. I'm going to provide the dead flowers on display.
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Exotic plants catalog. Everlasting plants for an everlasting love. I'm going to provide the evidence of this one.
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Okay, that was a bust. How about the roses for sales?
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
Okay, I'm just screwing up now. The cactus
Are
pine.
you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. I don't know anything about this, sorry.
I'm just
I'm
asking
afraid
random
I can't
stuff
help
now.
with that, Mr. Holmes. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes. I don't know anything about this, sorry.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes, no, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course, but we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog, and most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy.
Oh yeah.
So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
I've evidence updated.
I should have worn something warmer.
Yeah, it's rainy. Okay. Can I use my imagination to imagine what
People don't tend
happened?
to come out for flowers when it rains. Perhaps I should try selling door to door.
Maybe. Let me go back to Baker Street, see if I can imagine what happened. It was like over here, right? It was dating before Tinder? You just had to stand around waiting for a detective to come along. Exactly. That was the only way for people to, you know, get jiggy with it. Okay,
Get
can
the
I?
Strand. Get your copy of The Strand here.
Yes, I'm using my imagination, but I don't think I can use the imagination. Okay, let's see the case book. We have updated the evidence here. We have updated this. Mr. Fleming says she knows nothing about the dead flowers, but hopes the bouquets for her, you see? And this is, look at this is blinking. Because we need new stuff, we have new stuff for the mind case thing. Okay, so roses for sale. Okay. Character portrait, Miss Fleming. Character portrait, Miss Brand. Okay, there's a new thing over there. Mr. Barnes is in love with Miss Fleming. Okay, that was the realization we've come to after all of this running around for like half an hour shenanigans. Also, still no Cthulhu Mythos. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a tourist. That hour has long gone to me. Now the kid is not only a liar, but officially a thief stealing pay from his boss. Oh yeah, we're talking about the newspaper thing, guy. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus while he ordered from the catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents these cacti as immortal, also as deadly enemies during the zombie apocalypse. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strand outside Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. I think Sherlock Holmes was just imagining stuff. So you see, what happened was that Barnes bought a cactus for this lady he likes, and he delivered the books to Baker Street, and he dropped the thing, and it cracked, and it just soiled the Strand. And we were just thinking bullcrap. Yeah, I think that's the thing.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Yes!
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
And that is the title for this stream. Just a second, we're going to edit right now. Chasing Shadows. Chasing Shadows. Because we've been running around for an hour because this jackass imagined there was an attempt on his life, and the only thing that was happening...
Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay, kid, you don't have the Strand, so don't give me bullcrap. All that was happening, it was this guy in the library is shy, and he just wanted the lady in the flower shop across the street to notice it, because they don't have like Tinder, like Pongo said. So there was no assassination attempt. Hey, Barnes. I can hook you up with the lady in front.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
My paper was ruined. Mr. Fleming's new cactus. Fire that child, says Jason. Jason has a problem with that guy, not selling the papers.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
He just... The other guy just fell down. He was like maybe in a ladder and just went down like a sack of potatoes.
I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
So all of this, it didn't have anything to do with the Cthulhu Mythos.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless for this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna solve one thing if we're going to solve anything, because apparently we're not gonna find the Cthulhu Mythos on this stream, you know. But we're going to just like solve this thing. Pongo says, "Damn, I was ready to start researching migratory cacti."
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
And she throws an evil cacti to your face.
You are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Yes.
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Okay, so we just spent an hour and 16 minutes just so this guy can get with the flower lady. Yes. I think it's lead, actually. Okay, well. So, now we're going to get into it. The Strand, September 28, 1882. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs, and not the good kind, and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier number 3 in the early morning, en route to Europe, when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The port authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitness reports seeing saltpeter leaking into the river. But with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Investigation scene completed.
News about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Okay, bro, we're gonna go talk to the flower lady right now. Come on, let's go.
let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
Yep. Exploding ships are no joke.
I'm sure Barnes has had enough of our meddling, Mr. Holmes. We best be off.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can pet the doggo. Hello?
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Yeah, well, let's go.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
Yes.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill-applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Oh, good.
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career.
But it's brilliant. Let's go.
Yes.
Good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Okay, good. New reward unlocked. Check bonus section in game menu. Well, I don't know. So yeah, we finally cracked the case, you know? It's just that this guy over here likes this lady. Hey, lady, the nerd across the street likes you.
Have a look at my flowers. They will not bite unless you touch their thorns.
Yes, okay, but you know, the nerdy guy over there likes you. He has a dog as well. Okay, so. Stanwick's mansion. Captain Stanwick's has a large mansion nearby. It is located in the same street as Barnes' bookstore. Okay, we got Mr. Barnes Love Fleming, we got the character portraits. Apparently, both of our character portraits were accurate. Hopefully we will get invited to the wedding. Yes, hopefully. Okay, so who can talk about this?
Stenwick is just down the street from...
No, the flowers, Jason, the flowers.
Stenwick is just down the street from Barnes's bookshop.
Okay, so this is the bookshop. Down the street is this. There's a horse over here. Okay, road is closed over here. Stop horsing around. Okay, so he's... Oh, look at this! Yes, now we can enter. Yes, hello. I am Sherlock Holmes. I've come to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Altercation with Inspector Lockhart. Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion.
Yes, hello.
Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Horse poop? Yeah, we have not seen horse poop. That is accurate. So, other missing people?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
So why won't you investigate, you jackass?
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Okay, I have some questions about your sideburns. Why do you have such big sideburns? But I don't have the option to ask you. Okay, can you describe Kimihia?
Tell me about Kimahia.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen. And as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
So you point at things? You go like this, and then that? What happens if you want, like, a fajita or a taco? Do you point at the ingredients in order for him? What about an empanada? How do you explain that the empanada must be deep fried or cooked in an oven? This raises questions. Also, what about the sideburns?
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
How did you manage to convey that he was to bring you the morning papers each day? Did you point at the papers every day? This is weird, you know. Why do you need someone to hold your hand to accomplish daily tasks like a little child, or you just lazy and put someone to do your work? Well, when people have money and sideburns like that guy, it happens, you know. Mostly money, though.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Why would he run away?
Is there any reason Kimahia may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
cabbage. Interesting. Has he run away before?
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
So you kidnapped him. How could I search the room without my servant? It is... I'm guessing it's the sideburns. I'm guessing I'm guessing like 95% of the things this guy does are because of the sideburns. Beards, something to hide. Sideburns, damn lazy. Okay, did he steal anything?
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Yeah, rude to
Still,
ask
he
that,
must have
Sherlock.
fled with some money on his person?
No, no.
Well, he
I
was
kept his
maybe
wages in my
kidnapped.
safe
Yep,
for security.
not a servant, he's a
All right,
slave.
Captain. I
Yeah.
think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
You have to remember we're in the 1880s, you know, England. This guy was a little bit entitled. Also the sideburns. Case solved. Okay. So where did Kimahir has his shack? You don't even. You have a big ass house, and this guy that lives in a shack. Sherlock is a sociopath. It's a bit weird. Oh, is that cheese? I think they left cheese. Social graces aren't his things. But you know, reading in the Sherlock Holmes from Study in Scarlet is very different from the Sherlock Holmes in the rest of the Conan Doyle, you know, like novels and the short stories. It evolved. Also, I'm pretty sure there's tea and cheese here, which is delicious and moist, but should not be here, like here. Excuse me, Dr. Watson. Excuse me. Whoa, what is this? Pongo says, how did Holmes solve the case? It was sheer luck. Okay, this is there's like a flaw in your perimeter there. Okay, what is this? Okay, there's the statue of a lady, but the head is down here. Is it being repaired or what? Okay, look at this. There's something here.
Chewing tobacco.
Okay. Chewing tobacco remains. Footsteps. Footsteps. Why I cannot investigate the footsteps? I'm trying to investigate the footsteps. Have you seen the Sherlock BBC series? It's excellent. The one with you know, Doctor Strange?
A shoe print.
I have
size
not.
11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Footprints in Captain Stanwyck garden.
Chewing tobacco.
Yeah, I know. Chewing tobacco. Okay, why can't I move? I know this, but no. It's not some giant coronavirus. Yeah, hopefully not. I had enough of that for, you know, this century.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole.
The one with
These are a
Cumberbatch.
workman's
Must watch.
boots.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I see this. Benedict Cumberbatch, Sherlock Holmes is a wild version. I have not seen any of them. But we'll see if we can look into it. I don't see anything else because I cannot investigate this thing which has the... this is a bigger footprint, you see?
Chewing tobacco.
Okay, exit. You see? Watson, please. There is like a bigger footprint here. Why is it not letting me? Oh, I need to oh, look at this knee print.
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests that
Bilbo Baggins plays Watson. Oh.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
With enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past. Press Q to see imagination notes. Interact with notes to begin and recreate an accurate version of the events. Okay. So. There it is. First, you see? With the chewing tobacco. Elementary was what threw me off a bit. I watched Elementary. I think it was the first season. I wanted to watch the rest, but I didn't. For some reason, I don't know. Okay. So you see, we're imagining this.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone?
Yeah. Yes. He's a jackass. But Watson, you're just standing in the next thing. Okay, there we go.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
No, I'm trying to do this, Doctor. Please. Yeah, this is the first one.
Yes, Stenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
Yeah, easy, Watson. Interact with the notes. Previews. Next. Okay, we interacted with the node. I don't know. Okay, so like this is like the servant. The concentrations help you pick up smaller details about the world around you. When you see a wavy green line, press Q to observe the object more closely. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clue won't be visible without it. Oh, Jekyll TV show from 2007. This is not series 2. Jekyll. Oh, I have not seen that one. Okay, so are we taking a look at this?
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Interesting. A lock with an unusual keyhole.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Okay. Let's see if there is anything that we should pin here. A lock with an unusual keyhole. We're gonna pin this evidence because it might. The clues instead with garden. Footprints in the captain's garden. Chewing tobacco remains. We can use this to talk to the captain. Okay. A lock with an unusual keyhole. That is the one we're looking for. Okay. Using Sherlock Holmes like echolocation or Joel sense. Look at this. There's a thing over here. I saw it. Parallel track wheels.
Who could have left these tracks? They seem fresh.
This cart over there? This thing is kind of busted. You know what could have left these tracks? A wheelbarrow. I'm guessing someone kidnapped this guy, put it in a wheelbarrow, and went over there. This is how they kidnapped what was his name? Kamihi? Kimihia. I think Kimihia was kidnapped. What? Hey, Venice did the super chat. Love the content. Thank you, Venice. Much appreciated. We're just looking at the clues, you know? Looking at the clues. And then pointing at things. Much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, what do we have over here? So we got the imagination there. We got this over here. Oh, look at this. There's something back here. Watson, careful. I saw you clanking with things. Very, very nice. What is this?
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
This is how they did it, you see? They plugged the chimney. Kimihia probably just fainted. So they put it in a wheelbarrow and they kidnap him. That is what they did. Initial form left to the left. Keyprint missing. Yeah, it's missing. The key to the right is missing. Look up above the chimney. There's another virus thingy. Above the chimney? I'm not seeing it. It's gone? No, I think it was the what I checked here, you know? Might have been this.
Smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Yes, Watson. I know. I'm chasing viruses now, yeah. Okay, we're using imagination mode. Look at this.
A scrap of Hessian.
Scrap of Hessian. I don't know what Hessian is. This is busted, you see? It's okay, Pongo. It's okay. I need all the help over here so we don't chase around like a nerdy guy who likes the lady in the flower store for an hour again, you know? Because that was weird. People watching this video say, this guy really spent
sturdy boxes. It would have required
like an hour solving that. Some Sherlock Holmes. Okay, look at this. We got a lot of tools here. A face.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Yes. Like a coarse woven fabric often used for agricultural bags. Okay. You can't say you're clueless. We got some clues.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Yes, someone did. Not seeing anything else here. Yeah, this is busted. Look at this.
A small navy spyglass.
A small navy spyglass. We get some evidence as well. Bone?
Mutton chops. The remains of a meal.
Mutton? What is this, like a potato?
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Okay. See you later, Layla. It's probably used to spy on a small navy. So you see, he was not like suffocated by CO2 or whatever. They dropped this thing with an opioid, started burning. They plugged it so it would like saturate the area. That is what they did. You see? Okay, can we use the imagination? But yeah, this guy was kidnapped.
Mutton chops. The remains of a meal.
This? I'm not seeing anything that glows or gives me any... Oh, there's a thing here.
The ashes are long since cold.
Okay.
No air coming through it.
Nope. That is how they kidnap him.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Yep, apparently. What is this, like a banana?
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Nose flute? Okay, we got a lot of imagination now, you see? Hey, excuse me, doctor! Doctor, please. Okay. Watson, come over here, bro. Stay.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
No, I already know what happened. Yeah, he fainted over here.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Exit. Yeah, you see?
No air coming through it.
Do I need to do something else here? I don't think I need. Because we get that. Parallel tracks and wheels.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Yes, it appears the key was bent to the right. Okay, let's go talk to the jackass. Can we enter this house? No? No, we can't. Okay. Any other evidence that we might be... There's a lot of evidence here. Closed maze of Hessian. Kimiha's shack. Spyglass. The key with the unusual keyhole. Oh, if we pin this one... Oh no, this is the one we pinned? Sorry, no. That is the one that said that needed to be pinned in order to reveal further details. Okay, so pin this one. Yeah, we got these two over here. We got that. Oh, there's another one over here, you see? Moldy, broken, not used recently. It was not this one. Pile of logs fallen, maybe. Parallel tracks. Grass doesn't grow
Someone
here.
moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Yes, they went outside there, you see? We need one more and we got the entire imagination thing. Okay. So, what I am seeing... Okay, Watson! Garden cart was usually kept under the rain cover. Someone was hiding here, you see? Behind this statue. And then... parallel tracks. They got this guy unconscious. They put him. He probably woke up, tripped over here, hit his head there, and then they dragged him out to this. Thinking that's what happened. Any other imagination thing in this? Let me see if there's anything else that we need to pin here in order to investigate. And you see, we don't need to pin it. We already know the thing. Oh, we know more things here. So, where does Kimihia's trail lead? We got the chewing tobacco remains. We got clues in Stewig's garden. And we got the Kimihia's shack, no? And the testimony, no, the London advertising, the clothes made of Hessian. Okay. The trail. The spyglass. The strand. We don't need the thing that Mr. Barnes loves, the flower lady. Cloth in the chimney. No, come on. Cloth in the chimney and the shack. Footprints. This one. We need a blue one. I don't have a blue one. Why is there a blue one linked to a green one? That should not be possible. Okay, let's go talk to the captain. Because we need... Oh, can we? I think we can go outside. Yeah, we can go outside and look at that door from the other side. Hey, jackass. We can do this. We can do this in this area. Okay, someone... us. You used to be able to go over there. Ask that horse if he's seen anything. Could be. Let's go interrogate the horse. Like, stop horsing around. Hey, horse. Why the long face? Come on, quit horsing around. Horse was not amused by that.
This disappearance is intriguing, though. I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Don't worry, Watson. I have all the things but one. Garden cot was usually kept under the rain cover. We don't need to pin this evidence anymore, so I'm gonna pin it. We need to talk to the captain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to just talk to the captain. Because this guy was kidnapped. Okay. Hey, jackass! Got some questions for you. I'm going to provide some evidence. I will provide this evidence. Clothes made of Hessian.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Okay, so that one is gone. The trail.
Where on earth are you going with this?
He was kidnapped.
Where on earth are you going with this?
Spyglass.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
It's from the kidnappers. You see? We discovered the evidence from the kidnappers. I'm gonna turn down a little bit the light because it's starting to get a little bit darker outside, so it's not necessary for me to be this bright. What about the key?
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
You're a jackass. You are interfering with the process.
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
I don't know.
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Yeah. The guy who was there was the kidnapper.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No. The man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
From the
I
kidnappers.
controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Got some evidence updated. Can we keep talking
Why are
to
you
this?
still here?
Because I need to talk to you. Okay, he apparently will not talk to us anymore. Some evidence might have been updated. Steinway says that only he and Kimihia have the key to this unique lock. We saw where the key was stuck. Does not recognize the object. Spyglass seems to belong to someone else. Confirmed that Kimihia always wear clothes made of sacks. Yes. Okay. Let's just go to the main palace. Although I don't have any like things there, so I'm supposed don't have new evidence. Yeah, doesn't sound ominous at all. Clothes made of Hessian. Why do Mr. Barnes and Mrs. Fleming keep appearing here? Cloth in the chimney. Spyglass. You see, we need to get enough of this evidence so we can... Well, I don't think the fact that Mr. Barnes loved Mrs. Fleming is going to help us. I need one more blue type evidence, but I don't have it. Okay, so we're knocking down like... what else do we have? This one. In evidence? the horse still around over here, blocking the damn thing? Nothing here. Come on, Watson. The game is afoot.
If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
I prefer money. Is the horse still there? Yeah. Hey, someone needs to come here and move this frigging horse. The crap. Hello?
May I ask you something?
A lady doesn't know about such things.
About what things, lady?
Do you know anything about this?
I wish I could help, but I know nothing.
Okay, she does know nothing about nothing. It's evidentiary, my dear Watson. Honestly, was the green one connected to the blue one? Yeah, I don't understand either. I think that's wrong, you know? Okay, back. Unpin F help. Yeah, Mrs. Barnslow. The key with the unusual thing one. Hair-brained. I don't know. Maybe. Captain Silver's testimony. Okay, I'm gonna pin this evidence. See if that leads to more things. Because we need one more imagination thing. We got several, but we need... Oh, look at this! Apparently now we have everything. Okay, so you see we're going like this. Okay, but I don't freaking know. Okay, let's go over here. Next one. This one over here. There you go, you see? Snap into it. Oh, we need to select the correct ones, you see? We need to select the correct ones. Yeah. Let's see, what are the other options? No, it's not this one. It's not this one either. Okay, no, we need to select the correct ones. Okay. I understand the mechanic now. So, it's not this. It's either this one or that one. This is the one, you see, because this guy, the unknown guy, is not Kimihia, you see? The one that was here in the first imagination is not Kimihia because he does not do the tobacco and he's not kidnapping himself. But it's this one with the spyglass. Okay, so first one. So that's what we're going to do. We're just gonna put the ones that correspond in each area. Okay, so you see, the unknown party is kidnapping Kimihia. Yeah, it's all coming together, hunky-dory. Okay. What are the other ones? No, it's not that one. Yeah, it's only 2 on that one. Okay, and over here... No. No. I think it's this, maybe. No. Oh, there was someone outside. You see? This one was just putting the thing there. The ball with the narcotic. So we got that one. We got Kimihia falling. We got this guy doing this. Got this guy doing this. Validate. Validate everything. Okay, there's something wrong with the second one. This one. Okay, so apparently this over here is the face of the guy who... No, he was dragging Kimihia and then fell. Okay, validate. Now we're validating.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimihia went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimihia inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimihia had the key in his shack.
No, he just tripped. Kimihia was just out from the narcotics, you know? The one and plugging the chimney. Okay, we solved this, people. We solved it. So, let's see. Kimihia's abduction. You see? This is the thing that we need to go and tell the... Okay, can we just do something over here? Yeah, woohoo! Okay, we need to go talk to the jackass and tell him about this. What are the notable features of the abductor? Spyglass. Chewing tobacco. No, Mrs. Barnes' love Mr. Fleming is not part of the thing. Give me his shack. Okay. Clues in the garden. There. Cloth in the chimney. I need more blues. Okay, let's go talk to the... Oh, I need to unpin this thing first. No, unpin it. Oh, Kimihia's abduction is the one that's pinned. Okay, good. So you see, that's the sequence of events.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Yeah, he's a jackass. Okay, let's talk to the captain about this. Hey, I did some deductions, you jackass.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
Yes, we have. So, someone had eyes on Kimi here.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
Disgusted.
Your point?
Then, Kimi here was intoxicated.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
Cart's track dotted the yard.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I expect sideburns, not from you. You know, people with clean sideburns.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
This guy is a bit of a jackass, like I was saying. I'm gonna drop down the brightness. There you go. Yeah, he's rude and a bit... I'm going to... Well, this is like a Watson's client, so we're not going to antagonize. Remain silent. This is for Dr. Watson, you know?
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Yes.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news.
I asked
And
you
in
for the
meantime,
keys, you know?
Please
And
teach
you...
your companion the art of brevity.
Shut up. I'm gonna teach you the art of shaving, you weird, you know, like, sideburn jackass. What a jackass. Okay, let's just unpin this. Okay, Watson, come on. Let's go. The game is still afoot. Yes. This guy is a jackass. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this. There's a boat. Let me see if the horse is still parked over here. Are these tracks? Oh, of course. And the moment I leave, the horse just goes away. I think this was like a gutter, you know, that was covered. You remember in the early days that when the poop used to run in gutters in the middle of the street, but now it's covered? Okay, we finally got the thing. So, we're applying. Look at this. Watson, tracks. Bird. Let me check back here. In case there is anything that we might have missed. A lot of carts in this place. People just leaving them left and right. Okay, this is new. Is it? No, I think it was open like that. Watson, come on. Yes, they were not very hygienic in these days. Also, this bird has been hanging out here for like half an hour. I think this bird might be a spy. You see? They went in this direction. Yeah. Oh, cart is here. Ropes?
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Okay. Look at this. There's a thing here. Roy
Soulsby.
Soulsby.
That'd be the name of our man.
Yeah, we got him. We got him. Very nice of him.
Substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency.
Chewing tobacco.
Would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor? Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter. Then we're in agreement. Well done.
So I was completely off. Saltpeter was the thing that, with the explosions that we read in the paper. So we're working the case, people. You see, we're working the case. And we got a name. Because they left like a calling card.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather?
Yes. Investigation scene completed. Let's see. Where does Kimahir's trail lead? We can use the sailor's knot. Curiouser and Curiouser, yes. Calling card. The abductor's trail. The abduction. Sorry. Wallet with saltpeter. Mr. Barnes loves Mr. Fleming. Obviously, that's the important thing here. No. Okay, this one. No. Okay. This one. Okay, at least we're just clearing things that we don't use. We still need more information. Interesting. What are the most notable features of the abductor? The wallet with saltpeter. The sailor's knot. Oh, that did not disappear. That was one of the correct ones. And of course, the fact that Mr. Barnes loved Mr. What the hell? The love with the keyhole? No. Abductor's trail. The footprints. We know his shoe size. Yeah. Kimahir was kidnapped by a sailor. A particular knot, a spyglass, the footprints of a working man's boot. They all add up to one conclusion. Kimahir's abductor is a sailor. Deduction. You see? Deduction. Now we need to deduce where does Kimahir's trail lead. Abductor is a sailor. Connect that one over there. Deduction. All evidence points to the port of London. You have a feeling that Mr. Barnes and Mr. Fleming will be important later. Because, yeah, Mr. Barnes loved Mr. Fleming. Kimahir trailers leads to the port of London. We know that Kimahir's kidnapper is most likely a sailor. That his wallet bears saltpeter residue. And that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kimahir, we must head to the port of London. There is no time to lose. It is vital we find a cab to the port of London immediately. You see, we have completed all of the evidence here in the things. Abductor is a sailor. Calling cards, Royal Soulsby.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Yes, or an Uber. Whatever is more, like available at this point. Is this an Uber? Yes. Hey, my good man over there. Depart this location. Yes, we will depart this location.
The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
We got an achievement. To hell in a handcart. The Blood Red Knight. Chapter 2. Port of London.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
Perhaps.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was...
I'm going to do this because the cinematic.
I came across
Pet the
an
kitty.
Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer, and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued?
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation.
Why is Sherlock Holmes wearing a top hat now?
I think I shall cling to
Passion.
occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
Okay. Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press C to open the casebook, pin the evidence with X, and then speak to someone. Try it now with the calling card. Okay. We will try it now with the calling card. Soulsby's calling card. I'm going to pin the evidence. And now we will... Also, we have a new Mind Palace thing. Who abducted Kimmy here? Where is Kimmy here? And I got you one more. Why is Kimmy here? Anybody who gets that reference gets the extra points. Also, there's a horse over here. Okay, I'm gonna do this with the bystanders. I'm wondering if I should be like down here better, you know, so you can see the things over there. Oh, look at this! One of those new engine things. The world bystanders. Oh, this guy. Hey, sir.
Help me, please.
I think I can help you.
Yes. The man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Interesting. We got information. Hello. Do you know this Soulsby guy?
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Okay. Is the food from that can delicious and moist? Because if it's not, you should get a different can. Okay, Watson, come on. The game is afoot. Also, what is this guy doing? Are you looking through the window? Steam Velociraptor. Yes. True gentleman always wears a top hat when visiting the docks. I agree. You see? We're wearing because we're fancy now. We fancy. Hey, your horse ran away, bro. Bro. Bro, your horse ran away. Hey, well, whatever. Okay, what about this guy?
May I ask you something?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Okay, you cannot help me. Oh, look at this, there's something. Missing person poster, help. Girvesh missing for a week. Please tell him if you see him. Ask Daya in Port Shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Okay. Hello? Are you peeing?
Help me, please.
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Yeah, I think this guy is peeing over there. You see? Listen. How much did you have to drink, bro? You've been peeing for like 40 seconds, man. Okay, well. Sherlock is beefy and his head is tops, yes. Okay, look at this. We're in the Shantytown area. Okay, there's a house there. Just looking around. See what we can see. Hello? Can I talk to you? No. Okay, sorry. Oh, I was sleeping, but the eyes open. Let's try to be the alphabet. Oh, maybe.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Why do you retract the things? He was trying to be the alphabet. Oh, the whole alphabet. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, what do we have here? We can also try to enter that. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Why are there like beds here? These were not. Oh, look at this skeleton. Whoa! These were not the best living conditions, to be honest. Okay, let's see what we have now. We got the missing person poster. We got Solvy's calling card found at the scene of Kimihia's abduction. Kimihia's disappearance, like the sailor from the port of London. He's a bulky man wearing size 11 shoes with worn out soles. You wonder if that's the missing person? Maybe. Roy Soulsby. We got some information. We got the information that it wanders like close to the dockyard. Whoa, that's a fancy card, but it's just busted. Is this the same bird we saw in the other area? Are we walking on air? Okay, I'm gonna go over here because things are getting eldritch.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Yeah. They don't have an awesome flashlight. Hello? Hello?
Are you able to help me?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Okay. Oh, look at this! Evil octopi over here. It's a Cthulhuid. Right there. Right there. It's a Cthulhuid. Hello?
Excuse me, just one question.
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Okay, you never heard of this guy. A deep one, yes. Another bird. Okay. I saw someone over here. I swear I just saw someone over there. We blacked out! Well, at least we can keep asking.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Are you Roy Soulsby?
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy. But I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
Who else asks about missing people?
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
She said it's a house with like a red thing on top. What are you doing here?
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Okay.
Now, where was I?
I'm going to observe you. Average height. Okay. Many stamp ink stains. HM cuss. Okay. Okay, I can observe something there. Not Brawny. Okay, so this is not the guy who kidnapped Kimihia, I'm guessing. Because Kimihia was a big man. Waltham Hillside pocket watch. Mint, solid gold. Corrupt officer or thief? He's an English blood, around 5'5", average build. Lack of muscle tone implies that he is hardly strong. Mr. Saltley does not seem to look like Kimihia's abductor. Left palm bears several stamp ink stains, some letters appear visible. HM cause. Apparently Mr. Saltley is the customs officer. He holds a brand new Waltham Hillside watch in his pocket. Only a corrupt customs officer can afford such a thing. And thief, he can never afford such a thing, so he may have stolen it. I'm going to go with corrupt officer. Can I just... I need to select one. I'm gonna go with corrupt officer. Accept. I'm going to provide some evidence. I'm going to show you this.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there? That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while. Wonder why people are going missing. Puts a man on edge, you know.
So they had his card. Oh, look at this fish. But it's not this guy who kidnapped Kimihia. Perwasic was stuck to a migratory cactus. Yes, perhaps. We know cacti just migrate sometimes.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
It's okay, I already talked to the guy. Let me just unpin this. Missing person poster. Solby's calling card. I want to pin this evidence. No, this is the one that we already... Okay. I'm gonna pin this one. I cannot move. Watson? Watson, I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's just talk to Salisbury, whatever. Roy.
Cursed mermaid. But the thought of walking in this fog.
The Cursed Mermaid. Your local pub. Oh, look at this. This appears to be a pupitorium.
Excuse me, just one question.
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Okay, I think this guy is hyperventilating because he's like putting his head between his knees or something. Okay, this is how you come over here without... Why is this guy hyperventilating as well?
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Also, why is this missing person pinned this evidence?
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Red rag hands over her house's entrance. This poster. Hello? Go fish!
Do you know anything about this? Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Yeah. Everybody's clearly depressed because they can't go to the pub. Yeah.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Shoveling coal. Shovel long, shovel hard. So you see we got the Cursed Mermaid over here, we got Pier 3 over there, we got the shanty town over there. We're gonna go quickly to the shanty town because I believe that's where the lady from the missing person posters was. She said something about a red rag. Is this red? It's not red. This is like a tent. Okay, we enter. I think this is the Cursed Mermaid.
Hardly a reputable establishment.
Yes,
I've seen worse.
it's the Cursed Mermaid. There's a fish over there. Hello?
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
Are you the Cursed Mermaid? Okay, sorry, that was inappropriate.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Okay. We don't need help finding a man, but I'm going to ask anyway.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Okay,
Half
well,
my
that one
customers.
we need to
Your
find.
description hardly narrows things down.
I'm going to observe you like this, you know? I'm gonna stare at you like this for a while, like this. Okay, so this lady, redhead, chapped lips. So what do we get from that? Like she needs to use like the lipstick thing? Weird. Vomit stains, morning sickness. Morning sickness, the lips. Belly, a bit distended. I think this lady might be pregnant. A little too tight. The barmaid is in the early stages of pregnancy, hence the slight distended belly and hints of morning nausea. Chapped lips and a pale face indicates a lack of proper nutrition, however. She tries hiding her swollen belly by wearing trousers that are too tight for her. She clearly has yet to know of her pregnancy as she keeps wearing her usual clothes, which are now too tight for her. I'm going to go and say... Is she... There's like someone going meow. Is she hiding her pregnancy or unaware? I'm thinking she might be unaware. Let's go with unaware. Yeah, I know there's a cat. You are with child.
Miss, what if I told you that you are in the family way?
No, really? Oh, thank you, sir. How would I, a simple woman, have ever known without your help? You must be a doctor.
Oh, we messed
In a
up.
manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here.
Oh, she knows.
Do you need any help?
I screwed up.
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Oh, she was trying to hide it. We screwed up. Okay, we're going to.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
No.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Okay, the foreign woman repeatedly asking for disappearance. Oh, the lady who's looking for the guy.
Heard of it.
No, never heard of it. The testimony.
Have you been drinking?
Yes, a little bit.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Okay.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
Okay, that's it.
What can I get you?
No, nothing. We're good, we're good. Oh, look at this. Tickets to Oakmont, Massachusetts are still available. The Charon will depart next Tuesday from pier number 2. Or Charon? Charon. Cigars worth a lady. Antoine Moore. Oh, look at this! There's a cat over here! You see? There's a cat. This is the cat who was going meow. Someone was playing cards. Okay, sorry, lady. We're leaving. Whoa! The hell?
Is this familiar to you?
Nope. Sorry, I know nothing.
Okay, there's a lady just crying here with what appear to be a broken leg, and which is what? Yeah, I don't know why there's so many pumpkins around. Oh, look at this, an umbrella. Someone, indeed, has an umbrella.
May I ask you something?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Are you the inventor of the umbrellas? No? Okay. Where's the house with the... Yeah, woohoo! Umbrella. Okay, this guy is painting when it's raining. That does not seem to work. Hello?
Are you able to help me?
Nope. Sorry, I know nothing.
You?
Satisfy my curiosity.
Ugh, I'm sorry, but I don't know anything.
Okay, no. Hello?
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the red entrance. What? Doggo? I heard doggo barking. Doggo? Oh, look at this! Doggo! Doggo! Right there, doggo. Yes, exactly. Okay, so this is the cursed mermaid, no the other one. Okay, it's the same one. Oh, there's 2 doors. Hey, I'm back.
After the incident the other day, it seems customers are staying at home.
Yeah, well, she blows up. Cursed mermaid.
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper residing here, finding him won't be easy.
Yeah, I know. For now, I'm trying to find the lady who's putting up the posters of the missing person, but without any luck. Oh, the guy with the umbrella. Now you're just showing off, bro. That guy's just showing off. And now he's just walking around showing all of these primitive guys that what an umbrella is, you know? Like this guy over here just walking with his suitcase. Showing off his... What are you doing?
May I ask you something?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Why are you trying to enter this house? That's so weird. It's advertising. He's gonna make so much money. Yes, the inventor of the umbrella. And he has an idea for the branding. He's going to establish the Umbrella Corporation. Okay, I can't see that. Cursed mermaid. We're like over here. Shantytown apparently is this thing, so we need to go over here and to the right. Bungo says, whoa. Yep. This is where it all began. Oh, look at this. Why is there a microscope over here? CP says another thing? Yes. Sherlock Holmes. The Awakened. We're supposed to eventually, you know, like investigate something related to the Cthulhu Mythos. But we wasted like an hour figuring out this nerdy book guy who liked a flower lady. And now we're doing some proper investigation. Okay, what do we have here?
Hello, lad.
Hello.
Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster?
Yes.
Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
No,
Sadly,
sorry.
No. Well, not yet.
So, is this the house we were looking for, apparently. Is Dea here?
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Emma, my mother. She got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, if after the explosion and the ship burning in the docks, Dea, which was the lady who put up the poster, you know, was taken to the doctor because she might have inhaled like the smoke. And his kid, apparently the guy who is missing is the brother of this kid.
Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a warehouse.
Okay.
This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job.
Roy Solby.
He paid him a necklace.
Yes. I know what Solby looks like. Where's the necklace?
Do you still have the necklace that Solsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
Okay. I know what he looks like,
How would you
though.
describe this Solsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Okay.
Scary, you say?
So that's not the one.
Like it was made of metal.
Metal. Okay, so someone is impersonating the guy we know. Cyclops, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna check. Someone is impersonating Solby.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
Well, this is a Cthulhu thing, kid, so probably not, but I'm going to try and find him. I've seen this. We saw this.
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
And we stole it? We got an achievement, high profile. Ammonite pendant. Okay, so we got the sink over here. Not a bad setup for what this area of the docks is. Not really a bad setup. At least you got like a warm house.
How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
No. So the Solby guy we're looking for, or we know, is not the same that gave this kid's brother the work. So this is different. Do we have anything here? No. We still had this too. Foreign woman. Yeah. Mrs. Solby knows nothing about the character portrait barmaid. Nepali's testimony. Strong man with a metallic eye. I'm gonna pin this one. Because this does not look like the guy we saw. Let me just see if we can go to Soulsby right now. He was over here. We can fast travel. Okay, there he is. Hey, bro, are you a big, strong guy with a metallic eye? I don't think you are, right?
What are you gawping at?
Provide evidence. Dependent.
What are you on about?
Okay, the testimony then. Where's the testimony? This.
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Yeah, this is not... Solby is not the guy.
Dutch courage to walk in this fog. But I'd have to walk through the fog to get to the pub. That's just cruel, that is.
It's just a little bit of fog, bro. It's not like, you know, like interdimensional monsters appear due to a massive catastrophic failure in a secret government research facility. Because that never happens. I don't believe it. There's another fly flying around. Okay, that's just a bullcrap.
Are you able to help me?
No, sir. I've never heard of it.
Okay. Well, you know, we've been playing this for close to 3 hours, and it is interesting. And I'm thinking I'm going to keep playing it, you know? Yeah, it's too scared to walk through the fog, but just fine standing there in the creepy dog. Exactly. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to save here. So we're going to call this Chapter 2, Port of London, new save. Okay, well, I just did it. And like I said, I'm going to keep playing this because I like it. You know, we're going to do the deductions. So yeah, expect more of these streams in the future. I don't give rat's ass. I want to solve this. Because basically like half of this stream was just us solving the mystery of like a nerdy librarian guy who was in love with the lady from the store in front, you know. So yeah, remember, Shadows Overloading drops tonight, tomorrow's episode. And yeah. Next week we continue with Dead Space, maybe a couple of weeks of episodes of that, and then we begin with The Last of Us for PC part 1. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream. That's it for now, and see you next time.